It's 21st of September 2023, and I'm happy to share that the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build is in the drawing phase. Oh yeah. Time to catch up on some of the concept renderings that I've been doing that I want to make guitars of. So it's been in the drawing mood lately. So this is exactly the way the guitar is going to be built and how it's going to look. And I might do another version. This is like one version, but there might be another version where I'll take the same body, make it a little bit bigger, and then shift the neck just a little bit to the right. So the body will be a little bit bigger, but the neck will be slanted like this way, and then it'll come in through here. So, but this is pretty cool too, and I think it's really cool that it's a small statured kind of body. But as per usual, we'll use the oval shape input jack, and I'm guessing it's going to be around in this vicinity because I'm guessing your knee will go here and knee will go here comfortably. Going to go with what my favorite from now on is going to be have the volume on the top and then the tone on the bottom. Kind of has both potentiometer, and then go with the orange drop capacitor as always, and then with the two knobs, the top and the bottom knob, really cool. Go with this really hot chrome pickup. I think the K ohms is 1600, same bridge. This is the exact neck I'm going to use. Neck plate, bolt on as usual. Go with my favorite string trees. Oh yeah, and tuning keys, the same oval on these. Bought a bunch of these necks, so I'm going to make a bunch of guitars very similar to specs and everything. So yeah, gonna look really cool. Like I said, I'll probably do another version to where I make the body bigger and then tilt everything a little bit forward. So, but all right, hope everybody's having a good center of the week. Coming up on the weekend pretty soon, but this is going to be very cool. I think it'll be perfect shape too. I mean, perfect size. I mean, it looks a little small, but it's just, I think it would just be awesome. And Tasmanian Devil is always, it's a very cool shape. But all right, and we will see you when I start to work on this one. Put it in the queue, and we'll be cutting the wood for it and making it happen. So we'll see you in a little bit. Good morning. It is 22nd of October 2023, and it's time to continue work on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. We decided we're going to cut some wood today. Probably going to cut three wood shapes. We're going to cut the Tasmanian Devil, Pikachu, and then the random star light up guitar. So this is the Tasmanian Devil, obviously the rendering, the drawing. So let me go ahead and carefully cut this out, and then we'll configure some wood. All right, we'll see you in a little while. All right, got the cutout cut out, but you know what? I'm thinking this body is just too small. I mean, if you look at it compared to my hand, let's see, Billy Joe, it's smaller than the Strat body. It's like really tiny, and I wasn't really happy with the way everything was kind of lining up. So I came up with a new concept rendering. What do you think of that? I think that's way better. It's gonna be bigger, and you can see more of the face and everything like that. Very cool. And I might do brown on the front of that stock, or I might just leave it wood grain color, like the rendering. But that's gonna be basically the colors. So you go ahead and draw this up, and I'll see you when I get some progress done there. Just one volume. These usual chrome pickups that I like to use. And then let me draw it, and then we'll talk about it, and I'll see you in a little bit. Good morning. It is 22nd of October 2023, and it's time to continue work on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. We decided we're going to cut some wood today. Probably going to cut three wood shapes. We're going to cut the Tasmanian Devil, Pikachu, and then the random star light up guitar. So this is the Tasmanian Devil, obviously the rendering, the drawing. So let me go ahead and carefully cut this out, and then we'll configure some wood. All right, we'll see you in a little while. All right, got the cutout cut out, but you know what? I'm thinking this body is just too small. I mean, if you look at it compared to my hand, let's see, Billy Joe, it's smaller than the Strat body. It's like really tiny, and I wasn't really happy with the way everything was kind of lining up. So I came up with a new concept rendering. What do you think of that? I think that's way better. It's going to be bigger, and you can see more of the face and everything like that. Very cool. And I might do brown on the front of the headstock, or I might just leave it wood grain color, like the rendering. But that's going to be basically the colors. So you go ahead and draw this up, and I'll see you when I get some progress done there. Just one volume. These usual chrome pickups that I like to use. And then let me draw it, and then we'll talk about it, and I'll see you in a little bit. It's the 22nd of October 2023, and I came up with the second rendering for the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. And of course, I'm going to put Taz on the fretboard in flat black paint. But this is the second rendering. We're going to go with this version. I said in an earlier video, I had the cutout for the first version, if you recall, and it's just, I don't know, it was just too small. It wasn't flowing correctly. I just wasn't feeling it. I mean, it looked really cool, but then when I cut out the cutout, it just was too small. And this is definitely bigger, and this is a very cool design. I like this better. And here's the concept rendering I could perform, and I'm thinking about doing just the front. I might do brown, probably do brown, and then a white logo, as opposed to this one right there. But those are the colors pretty much: dark brown, red for the inner mouth, and then of course I'll Dremel the bits for the inner mouth, Dremel the whites for the eyes, and then everything else I'll just Dremel my usual, Dremel crease bits. These are going to be cut out, so that's going to be all the way through the body. That's going to be all the way through the body as well, so it'd give it a really cool dimension. And with the white and everything like that, I'm going to try to maybe find some glittering. I do have some glittering white paint actually I could use. That would look really cool for the his cloud. His spinning. He's so fast. So whatever you would call that, the cloud, have it the shimmering white with the black. All the accents and everything look really cool. Wow, yeah. But that's where we stand right now. And next step's going to be to cut the wood. And I'm going to use my usual hot pickups. I think it's like 16.7 k ohm for that pickup. Awesome. And I probably won't go, well, yeah, I'm going to go with the coil split for the volume knob. And then the tone is just going to be a straight tone with the capacitor. Input jack, I'm guessing it's probably going to be, depending on where it sits, when you're sitting, thinking of a knee is going to go here and a knee is going to go here. So somewhere around this vicinity is probably going to be with input jack. Regular chrome hardware. I'm going to use the standard Dunlop strap buttons, my standard oval shaped tuning keys, which is really cool. I'm going to use my regular string trees, which are just like that right there. Perfect. And what else? Strap buttons, I'm guessing it's probably going to be one here, and then behind the neck plate, of course. But yeah, when it's all 3D and perfectly dremeled and everything like that, it's going to look really cool. So yeah, I've been wanting to do a Tasmanian Devil one for quite a while. I think I had a request in the comments on one of the guitars I was working on to do Tasmanian Devil, and it just kind of like soaked in my mind. I can't remember who suggested it, but very cool. So yeah, I'll be starting on the wood cutting of this. Definitely very cool. That's going to be awesome, especially when it's all painted and everything like that. It's just going to sound and play amazing, and you'll be able to access the upper frets without a problem. Like I said, I might do the front brown and then have the white logo. I think that'll work. That'd be appropriate. And then 2K clear coat after all the painting, of course. But yeah, and then do all the continuity bits in the back as far as his cloud in the back of the head and everything like that, but it shouldn't be too complex. And then I'll do the same thing with the cloud that follows him. But yeah, all right, Tasmanian Devil, very cool. I hope you're having a good weekend. Or what is today? Today is Sunday. Yeah, the weekend. So I lose track of the day sometimes. But all right, have a good day, and we will see you on the next step when I start to cut the wood. But the Tasmanian Devil phase, or part 2, the rendition 2, but this is going to be the main one, is in the drawing phase. So very cool. You can almost hear him talking to you. All right, and we'll see you soon. It's the 22nd of October 2023, and I came up with the second rendering for the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. And of course, I'm going to put Taz on the fretboard in flat black paint. but this is a second rendering. We're gonna go with this version. I said in an earlier video, I had the cutout for the first version, if you recall, and it just, I don't know, it was just too small. It wasn't flowing correctly. I just wasn't feeling it. I mean, it looked really cool, but then when I cut out the cutout, it just was too small. And this is definitely bigger, and this is a very cool design. I like this better. And here's the concept rendering I could perform, and I'm thinking about doing just the front. I might do brown, probably do brown, and then a white logo as opposed to this one right there. But those are the colors pretty much: dark brown, red for the inner mouth, and then of course I'll Dremel the bits for the inner mouth, Dremel the whites for the eyes, and then everything else I'll just Dremel my usual, Dremel crease bits. These are going to be cut out, so that's going to be all the way through the body. That's going to be all the way through the body as well, so it'd give it a really cool dimension. And with the white and everything like that, I'm going to try to maybe find some glittering. I do have some glittering white paint actually I could use. That would look really cool for the his cloud. Is spinning. He's so fast. So whatever you would call that, the cloud, have it the shimmering white with the black. All the accents and everything look really cool. Wow, yeah. But that's where we stand right now. And next step's going to be to cut the wood, and I'm going to use my usual hot pickups. I think it's like 16.7 k ohm for that pickup. Awesome. And I probably won't go. Well, yeah, I'm going to go with the coil split for the volume knob, and then the tone is just going to be a straight tone with the capacitor. Input jack, I'm guessing it's probably going to be, depending on where it sits. When you're sitting, thinking of a knee is going to go here and a knee is going to go here. So somewhere around this vicinity is probably going to be with input jack. Regular chrome hardware. I'm going to use the standard Dunlop strap buttons. My standard oval shaped tuning keys, which is really cool. I'm going to use my regular string trees, which are just like that right there. Perfect. And what else? Strap buttons, I'm guessing it's probably going to be one here, and then behind the neck plate, of course. But yeah, when it's all 3D and perfectly dremeled and everything like that, it's going to look really cool. So yeah, I've been wanting to do a Tasmanian Devil one for quite a while. I think I had a request in the comments on one of the guitars I was working on to do Tasmanian Devil, and it just kind of like soaked in my mind. I can't remember who suggested it, but very cool. So yeah, I'll be starting on the wood cutting of this. Definitely very cool. That's going to be awesome, especially when it's all painted and everything like that. It's just going to sound and play amazing, and you'll be able to access the upper frets without a problem. Like I said, I might do the front brown and then have the white logo. I think that'll work. That'd be appropriate. And then 2K clear coat after all the painting, of course. But yeah, and then do all the continuity bits in the back as far as his cloud in the back of the head and everything like that, but it shouldn't be too complex. And then I'll do the same thing with the cloud that follows him. But yeah, all right, Tasmanian Devil, very cool. All right, hope you're having a good weekend. Or what is today? Today is Sunday. Yeah, the weekend. So I lose track of the day sometimes. But all right, have a good day, and we will see you on the next step when I start to cut the wood. But the Tasmanian Devil phase, or part 2, the rendition 2, but this is going to be the main one, is in the drawing phase. So very cool. You can almost hear him talking to you. All right, and we'll see you soon. Good morning. It is a beautiful day here in Central Florida. It is October 23rd, 2023, and time to continue work on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. It's time to cut out the cutout, and let me get that going, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, got the cutout cut out. Looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and figure out the dimensions and go cut some wood. Doesn't look like it's actually huge, so it's actually pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, very cool. A very appropriate size. Very cool. All right, so let's get that going, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, beautiful day out here in Central Florida. Sun's out, feels good. It's in the 60s, loving it. All right, we're gonna go with this wood. As always, we need 2 pieces, 18 by 19. So let me get that configured, and we'll see in a little while. Okay, very cool. Got the 2 pieces cut out, 18 by 19 inches. and it looks pretty good. Couple spots. You always try to find the best parts of the board, but this is cool. So let's put that over. Next thing to do is to figure out where the temporary fasten sections are going to be. Yeah, that's the best spot. So actually put that one on top and figure that out, and I'll be right back. Alright, with 4 temporary fixed holes, and I've got the pattern traced out over on the wood. So I've got the scroll saw all queued up, so let's go ahead and carefully cut out the shape, and I'll see when we get some progress on that. Very cool. Alright, quick update, successful cutout of the wood, and I traced over the pattern onto the front of the wood, and it looks pretty cool. Yeah, that is just a sweet shape. I'm glad I went with this one. Got a little piece of wood. Let me chip out that piece of wood real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, it looks very cool. And of course, just continuity bits on the back. But mainly today, I want to concentrate on cutting some wood. It was a little bit rainy yesterday, so couldn't really do much outside. But yeah, looks pretty cool. So that's probably conclude progress today on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. Very cool. And it does sit really cool in your when you're playing it sitting down. I think a knee goes like right around here somewhere, and knee goes here, so definitely input jack somewhere in this vicinity. So, and volume and tone, but very cool. All right, and we'll start working on the light up, bringing them star wood. Gonna have to piece together some pieces, but should work out really cool. All right, and we will see you soon. Good morning, everybody. It is the 9th of February 2024. Beautiful day here in Central Florida. Feels good out here. Time to continue work on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar. Oh wow, this guitar wood looks so awesome. Yeah, if you recall, I cut this wood probably about 3-4 months ago, and it's been on pause for a little while, but it's time to continue work. So first step's going to be to get the neck and cut out the neck pocket, figure out where I'm going to place the neck. Gonna have a volume and tone, and I'm thinking about doing a kill switch because, you know, the Hurricane, it'd be kind of cool to have a kill switch capability, and seeing how the way they're spaced, it'd be very cool. So, and then we're gonna go the countersink on the eyes, countersink on the mouth part, and everything else is gonna be dremeled. Very cool. I won't do countersink on the ear bits. That's fine. So, all right. So let me figure out this, and I'll see you next step. All right, quick update. This is basically where next gonna go. The bridge gonna go with a volume, coil split, coil on-off switch there, and a tone. Very cool. I'll have to figure out where the best spots for the input jack is gonna be. But let me go ahead and cut out the neck pocket. My scroll saw queued up, so let's do that, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, perfect cut of the neck pocket. Got it dialed in. I got a perfect shim in there, and we are good to go. Angles look right. So let me go ahead and attach the neck to the body, and we'll see you in a bit. Oh, is this a bad sign? Bird just pooped out my Dremel case. Yeah, fun. Where'd you go, you little mother? Alright, very cool. Attach the neck to the body. It looks so cool. Oh wow, that is so cool. And I'll show you where it sits in the lap and everything like that, but very cool. Alright, it's awesome, I have to say. Alright, so let me figure out the bridge, get the bridge installed, and I'll see you in a second. That looks cool though. Alright, perfect installation of the bridge, and I did a string test. Everything is perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this, the pickup I'm going to use, that really great pickup. So I marked it out. Let me go ahead and drill for the volume knob, the kill switch, and the tone knob, and get that done. And I'm guessing the input jack is going to be right here in this. I'll show you, because one knee kind of rests in this area, one knee kind of rests over here, and that'll be perfect. That right there would be good for the input jack. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Very cool. This is going to be so awesome, this guitar. I marked for where the input jack's going to go. I drilled for the tone, the kill switch, and for the volume, push-pull, pot, coil split, and marked for the pickup. So I'm going to go ahead and dismantle everything and then cut out for the pickup cavity, and I'll see you when I get that done. Very cool though. Alright, perfect cutout for the pickup cavity with a little bit of wiggle room. Turned out amazing. Alright, so next step's going to be to turn over and figure out all the wiring. Like I said, I marked for the input jack right there, and I'm guessing the strap button's going to be right there for the back, and then the back of the plate as always. So very cool. All right, so you want to get some progress done there. All right, got the wiring figured out. It's pretty straightforward. Just the ground and the wire from the pickup to the pickup cavity, or the potentiometer cavity, and we got the coil split, volume knob, the kill switch, and then the tone knob, and then right into the input jack. And having the input jack there is going to be super sweet. So let me get my Dremel tool back out and then get this all channeled in, and we'll see in a bit. All right, perfect. Got all the wiring dialed in, Dremeled out. Looks really awesome. Had the correct little, got the back access panel cut. Very cool. And we are good to go. So we're ready for the glue phase. Let me glue these two pieces to go. Check, make sure everything is correct. And then I'll go ahead and glue both pieces together. So let me get some progress done there, and we'll see you in a bit. Alright, successful glue phase. We are one solid piece. It went together very smooth. Awesome. Let me show you the back. Very cool. Plenty of room for all the wires, so we're good to go. I like these holes in the body. I like that. That is really cool. All right, so next step's going to be, I'm going to go ahead and get the Dremel tool out and start etching in all the little continuity bits and all the drawing bits. Clouds are moving in, so I'm not sure how this afternoon's gonna be, but we're gonna try to get as much done as possible. Very cool. So I'm gonna get a little working on that, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, another quick update. I got a lot of the Dremel parts complete and Dremel down, countersunk the eyes and the bits of the mouth. And I started doing the rubbings on the sides and getting them round and perfect. Just wanted to show you. It's getting ready to rain, so we're gonna have to pack it up for today because I've got quite a quite a mess I made out here. So, but I just wanted to show you how cool it turned out. Very cool. Wow, that looks so killer. Try to get some good angles in the lights. Show you the different 3D continuity bits. Yeah. And I'll get all the ones on the side and perfect everything. This is just the first round. I wanted to show you how cool it definitely looks. See, that's kind of what I'm going for. And when it's painted, it's just gonna look so amazing. Yeah, but like I said, this is the first round. I'll perfect all the different bits and the continuity of it. That just, wow, that's just amazing. And we got to do the body filler on the sides and fill in to make sure everything looks cool. And then we'll have to figure out the what the back is going to be, because it's going to be the funnel of his moving, and then the arm little bits. Not going to be nowhere near as complicated as the front, and then just make it all, tie it in with all that. Got to cut a back access panel plate and countersink that too as well. But wow, that is really coming out really amazing. That's why I love making these character type guitars, because there's just so much you can do with the woodworking part of it. Wow, that looks so cool. All right, and this will probably conclude progress for today. We got quite a bit done, and I may deepen some of these lines, some of the shallower lines, because try to give that whole 3D effect to where certain lines are deeper. And like I said, when the paint goes on there, there's going to be black in all the ridges, and then I'll paint the colors, the white, the brown, and all the different colors of the character itself, himself. So very cool. And I'll get all these dialed in perfectly. But wow, that looks so cool. I like the textured. Yeah, I feel the rain coming, so we're gonna have to wrap it up for today, but I wanted to show you all the different parts. Very cool. All right, and we will see you soon. Continue work on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. See you soon. All right, another quick video. I just wanted to show you inside the house. I got the light a little lower in here. I just wanted to show you the coolness. Very cool. Pretty awesome. It's gonna be a cool guitar. I'll see you soon. Good afternoon, everyone. It is the 10th of February 2024. Time to continue work on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar. Seeing how it's a complete rain day today, what I want to do is just apply the Bondo body filler to the sides and anywhere it needs it. So I'll start working on that, as you can see, just in the side bits. So, all right, I'll see you in a little bit. Good morning, February 11, 2024. Time to continue work on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. It's the very next day and it's still raining. Still got a couple more rain days. It's gonna be it's Sunday. It's gonna be dried up and sunny on Wednesday. So we got a couple days, but there's still stuff I can do, and I can always do the drumling parts in the garage. But we're gonna figure out the back bits as far as on the body, trace out where everything's going to go. And I decided I'm going to do the reverse image of the funnel on the back, of course with obvious exceptions because it's going the opposite direction, you know, you'll see. And then I got to figure out the shoulder blades. But what I'm going to do is I've got some tracing paper, and I'm going to trace the back and mark it on the back of the cutout, and that way I'll have something to go by, and then I'll place this on the back, and then I'll just draw all the stuff. So it'll be very cool. Actually, it might go the opposite direction. Thinking about it. Let me figure out this a little bit, and we'll see in a bit. Alright, very cool. I figured out the back bits, and I'll probably refine it when I do the drumling parts, but I think that'll work for the back. And I did do some side contour bits as well. Let's see. Of course, I'm going to have to sand and perfect all the body filler on the sides, but see how the back cloud bits, very cool. And there's some different, but I'll show you all that once I get all that completed, and I'll round the edges and, you know, make it look perfect and everything like the front. But that's cool. Yeah, I think that'll work. Very cool indeed. And then of course we're going to make the back access panel plate and countersink that as well, and that's going to be, the color of it's going to be white to match the white of the cloud. Yeah, so I'll do all the same drumling on the back that I did on the front. Very cool. And sand everything to make it perfect, of course. But all right, so while we're waiting for some weather, good weather, I could work on this a bit later, but I think next step probably be go ahead and do all the fret work. So level, crown, and polish all the frets, get that going, and then maybe after I get done with that, we'll go in the garage and actually do all the Dremel bits and sanding bits and try to work towards a string test on this guitar. So that would be very cool. So alright, so let me get some progress and I'll see you in a bit. Time to do fret work on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar. I just got the fret ends nice and perfect, feels good. Straighten the neck. I'm going to go ahead and tape up the neck. We're going to level, polish, and crown the frets. So very cool indeed. Start with my sandpaper, start at 800 all the way up to 10,000 as usual. I'll just hit the basic, the greatest hits on this process this time because I've filmed this so many times in the past. You can go back and look at my previous builds and see, you know, step by step exactly what I do, and I explain every step of the leveling, crowning, and polishing of the frets. So let me get some work done and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, got the frets all taped up and marked, marker. So let me go ahead and level, then crown the frets, and I'll see when I get that done. Alright, all the frets have been perfectly leveled and crowned. So I'm going to show you if it'll show up from close. Oh yeah, so now time to round over the frets and put a really good polish on them. Start with the 800 grit, go up to a 10,000 grit sandpaper, so I'll see when I get that done. See you in a bit. Alright, about a couple hours later, all the frets have been leveled, crowned, and polished, and I cleaned the neck up really good. I just wanted to show you how great it turned out. Oh yeah. Alright, next step is to work on the body again and Dremel out all the parts. See if I can get it to focus really up close. Oh yeah, beautiful. This guitar is going to play nice. I love the maple on this one. It's very cool. It was a really high quality neck this time. Sometimes you get lucky that way. But alright, so we'll see you in a little bit. A quick update. I went outside and I continued with the Dremel bits, and I am perfecting all the sides, and I'll probably go another pass before the paint. This isn't the final etching yet, but I wanted to show you the back, how cool that turned out. Wow, check that out. It's really cool. And we had a little break in the weather. It's still very cloudy and it's supposed to rain in a bit, so I'm going to hurry up and cut out and install the back cover plate. So I'll get my pencil, get a piece of paper, draw out a shape, make a shape that goes over it, and then countersink it, put the screws, all that stuff. Install the input jack as well. I did the side bits. Yeah, I feel the rain real quick, so let me hurry up and get some of this done, and then I'll catch up with you in the house in a little bit. See you in a bit. Alright, another quick update inside the house. It started raining on me, pouring on me, so that wasn't good. So luckily I made it in the nick of time. And like I said, I got the Dremel bits, and I'll perfect all the, the filler and everything before we go to the paint phase. But let me show you how the back turned out as far as the access panel plate. Very cool indeed. And it's got the film on there. This is very shiny. And I installed the input jack just for installing purposes, so very cool. So next step, I'm going to go ahead and do a full-on string test. As you recall, we did all the fretwork earlier today, but yeah, we're ready to install back the components and do a full-on string test. But yeah, it looks very cool. I'm so happy with the way this has turned out so far. It's so cool. Better light here, let me show you the back. Oh, the back Dremel bits turned out just really cool. Alright, so I got my parts. Let me go ahead. First thing, I drilled for the ground wire for under the bridge. So let me go ahead and install a wire there, pull it through to the potentiometer cavity, and then we'll start working on getting this thing wired up and everything. So seeing that it gets the progress done. Alright, installed the ground wire and pulled it through to the potentiometer cavity, so let me go ahead and reinstall the bridge, and I'll see when you get that done. Alright, perfect installation of the bridge. Let me go ahead and install the pickup and pull the wire through, and we'll see when I get that done. Alright, perfect installation of the pickup. Looks pretty good. Awesome. Alright, so let me go ahead and wire up the input jack, get that installed, and pull that through, and I'll see when I get that done. Alright, perfect installation of the pickup and the input jack, and we go ahead and get everything wired in. Usual stuff. I'll go in more in detail on the final assembly, but I'm just going to go ahead and wire it up right now and do a sound check, and then I'll show you all that in depth when I do the final after it's painted and everything. But for right now, just for the string test, I'm just going to go ahead and get it all installed, and I'll see when I get all that done. See you in a bit. Got it all wired up, got it plugged in. Let me turn it over. I made sure the lead was hot, so we're good to go. So let's go ahead and do a sound test. Make sure I got everything wired, which I'm pretty sure I did. I'm doing it a while. So, with the volume all the way down. I got the on-off switch. I got the tone knob. Let's go with the volume all the way down, so we shouldn't get anything, which we don't. All right, let's go with the volume all the way up. The kill switch and the down position. All right, we got both coils. All right, let's go with the coil split. So we should just get the top coil, see nothing there. And then, cool, perfect, nothing. All right, let's go with the coil unsplit. So we should get both, which we do, both. All right, so let's go with the tone all the way down, out, and we're muffled, so we're good to go. All right, perfect wiring. Alright, so next step is going to be to go ahead and get the neck back out. Well, let me put the back potentiometer cover plate, install that real quick. And then we'll get the neck out and install the tuning keys. And then we'll install the next to the body. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, install the back cover plate. Alright, so let me clean up my mess. Non-essentials, get the neck out, and install the tuning keys. See you in a sec. Alright, perfect installation of the tuning keys. Looks pretty awesome. Alright, so let's reattach the neck to the body, and I'll see you when I get that done. Very cool. Alright, successful joining of the body to the neck. It looks pretty sweet. Alright, that looks awesome. Very cool indeed. Alright, so let me go ahead and put my two E strings on. Make sure all my measurements were good and everything is centered. And I'll see you when I get some progress done there. Alright, got my two E strings on and my measurements were good to go, so let me go ahead and put the rest of them on there. See you in a bit. Alright, all the strings are installed. Looks pretty awesome. Alright, let me go ahead and get the string trees installed, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, perfect installation of the string trees. Looks pretty good. Alright, all my measurements look good. I got everything dialed in as far as positioning. So let me go ahead and install my strap buttons. Usual Dunlop locking strap buttons. Let me get those installed. I'm guessing definitely on the back of the neck plate as always, but I'm guessing like right here for the other one. So fingers crossed, we'll see when I get that done. Alright, another quick update. It is the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, February 14, 2024. And I just wanted to show you give you a sound demonstration. I got everything dialed in perfectly. Brand new strings, so they're stretching a little bit, but check it out. Reach all the higher frets. Very cool indeed. Definitely a very cool shape. I figure let's do a cover. Let's do some Metallica Last Caress Green Hell. And then I'll show you really up close. Check it out. What do you think of this? Very cool. Of course, strings are stretching a little bit, but it's to be expected with brand new string. Check this out. Let's play another cover. Let's do some Burning Witches. Check this out. What do you think of this? Let's play a little Burning Witches. Open your mind. Check it out. I messed up the end there, but very cool. Oh, wow. Plus, I'm picking up really bad picks. Forget about the kill switch. Alright, and we'll let this settle for a couple more days, and then we'll start the paint process, make sure everything else is dialed in completely. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the coil split, but remember it's got the coil split capability, so very cool. Let's just show you real quick. Yeah. But I think it's turning out absolutely killer. Sorry about the long-winded playing demonstration, but wow, that is super cool. Continue work on this and start working on the paint process. I'm so excited. It looks really cool. And then perfect all the lines and everything. But alright, so let's conclude progress for today on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. But we'll see you soon with it. Alright. Good morning, February 18, 2024. Time to continue work on the Tasmanian Taz electric guitar build. It's had a few days to settle. I just took the strings off. We're good to go. Get the neck pocket dialed in, and then disassemble everything completely, and then we'll be ready for a full-on go to the ugly phase part 2 wood grain filler phase, which I'm pretty excited for. I might get the Dremel out and sharpen a few of these lines. I probably will before the wood grain filler phase, but let me go ahead and get everything dismantled, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, quick update. Got everything dismantled, got everything dialed in neck pocket and the pickup. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up a batch of wood grain filler. I always like to use the plastic wood, and as usual we'll start on the back and the sides. So I'll see you when you get some progress done on that. See you in a bit. Good morning, February 19, 2024. How's everybody doing now? It's beautiful, clear, cold day here in Central Florida. Time to continue work on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. The ugly phase part 2 is in full effect. I applied all the body filler. Oh yeah. Ugly, but I'm getting ready to sand and make this nice and beautifully smooth, and then put it on a hanger and then apply some white flat primer to it and start working on the paint. So all right, let me get a little progress done here. Got all my tools, and we will see you soon. Beautiful day, sun's out. Whew, you can almost see your breath. All right, we'll see you in a bit. All right, quick update. Ugly phase part 2 complete, looking awesome. A couple hours later, spent some time sanding it, making it absolutely perfect. Let's see if I can get some better light. I'm in the shadows a little bit, but yeah, turned out really cool. Alright, let me show you the back if I can do this one-handed without dropping anything. Alright, right there. Very cool. Next step's going to be to put it on a hanger, and then I'll blow off all the little bits, and then we'll get some flat weight primer on there. So very cool indeed. Alright, let me work on that, and then we'll see you in a bit. It feels good out here. Beautiful weather. The cold is so good because most of the year it's so unbearably hot here, so this is awesome. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, successful first round of base color paint. Flat white paint. The primer has been applied. And we'll let this, it's still wet, so it's got to dry. When it dries, it'll dry flatter than it is now. And we'll let this dry for a day. And then we'll start to apply some color. Very cool. Figures the battery on the phone is running out, so let me give a quick view here in the light. Very cool indeed. And like I said, when this dries, and then I'll sand where I need to sand prior to the colors going on, but it turned out really cool. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Alright, another quick update. Got the first layers of color on the brown and everything but the white. I didn't do the white at all. That's just the primer, but I did add the black accents to the white. But yeah, let's see. Let me turn it around here. Show you the back. Very cool. And like I said, this is just the first coat. So we'll definitely have to add many, many more layers and do the shading and everything like that. Shadowing, make it look perfect and try to give it a little 3D effect with the hair colors. But yeah, there you go. Very cool indeed. All right, hope everybody's having a good day. And we will continue progress tomorrow with some more paint. And we'll see you soon. Good morning, February 21st, 2024. Time to continue work on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar. Figuring out an inlay. I think that'll look cool. So, yeah, figuring it out. So we're going to go ahead and work on that and get that applied to the neck. Very cool. And I'm thinking about painting the front of the headstock the tan color of the mouth. But we'll see that. I might just leave it, this, just wood grain and do my logo in black, but we'll see. So, all right, so next step is going to be to go ahead and make a film and go ahead and tape it to the neck and see how that goes. See you in a bit. All right, quick update. Get everything taped off real good. Pretty sweet. Let's see if I can get a reflection. All right, let me go ahead and apply some paint. Fingers crossed it goes well, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, quick update. Perfect installation of the inlay. It looks amazing. All right, we'll let this cure for a day or so, and then we'll work on the headstock. Decide whether we're going to paint the front a certain color and then have a black logo. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, we'll see you in a bit. All right, quick update on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. All base color of paint have been completed, and it looks absolutely amazing. We're going to let this cure for several days and then put a high gloss 2K clear coat over the top so it'll level everything perfectly and make everything super gloss shiny. Oh yeah, that looks so killer. And I love the way the dust cloud turned out. I did all the texturing with the several different colors layered. Very cool indeed. Yeah. And when the 2K clear coat goes over the top, it'll make it really glossy, like I said, glossy and really pop. So very cool. All right. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's been raining here the last few days, so it's hard to do anything outside. So luckily I can do this on the inside. So very cool. All right. Very cool indeed. And we'll see you soon. Good morning, March 1st, 2024. And I'm so excited. I'm happy to announce that it's time to start working again on the Tasmanian Devil electric guitar build. Just to kind of catch up a little bit, I applied some 2K clear coat to the body a little while ago, a couple days ago, and it turned out absolutely amazing. Let's see if I can get some. I've got the phone attached to the core, the charger, so I can't really go that far, but just wanted to show you how great it looks. Wow, that looks so cool. Get some shadows. That looks absolutely amazing. I love it. Wow. Turned out really killer. Alright, and I've got all my tools and everything out. So we are ready to start assembly. Now, got all my parts, everything I need. Oh yeah. So first step as always is going to be to go ahead and install a wire under the bridge and feed it through to the potentiometer cavity. So let me work on that and I'll see you in a little bit. Just wanted to get some more reflections a little bit. Yeah, there it is a little better. Wow, very cool. Alright, let's see you when I get some progress done. Alright, installed the ground wire. The next step is going to be install the bridge back onto the body. So let me do that and I'll see you in a second. Alright, perfect installation of the bridge. Looks amazing, went really smooth. Next step, go ahead and mount the pickup. Very cool. Alright, I'll see you when I get the pickup mounted. Alright, successful reinstallation of the pickup. Looks good. Everything's working out great. Next step's going to be to go ahead and I rewired the input jack and go ahead and pull it through to the potentiometer cavity, and I'll see when I get that progress done and then mount the input jack. See you in a bit. Alright, successful installation of the input jack. Very cool. Everything's still going smooth. Alright, time to get everything wired up and installed through the body. So let me get all that finished and we'll see in a bit. You recall when we did the sound test, the first sound test, I already had everything wired, so I just got to reconnect everything. So we'll see when I get that done. Alright, perfect installation of all of the components. Very cool. Alright, so it's time to turn the body over and go ahead and plug everything in. Plug in the hot lead and see how we did and make sure everything is wired correctly. So let me get the hot line out and I'll see you in a second. Alright, got my hot lead plugged in. As per usual, let's go with the test. Let's go with the volume all the way down. And we shouldn't hear anything. Perfect, which we don't. Okay, volume all the way up and we should get both coils. Alright, perfect. Sweet. Got my on kill switch on the on position. Let's select it off. We shouldn't get anything. Perfect. Select it on downward. And then we got everything. Let's try the tone. Back the tone all the way off. And we are muffled, if you could hear that. Perfect. Put the tone volume back up and split the coils. And we should just get the front coil and not the back. So nothing on the back and perfect on the front. And then unsplit the coils with the coil split and both. Alright, so we're perfectly wired. So let me turn it over and put the back access panel plate back on. And then we'll go ahead and hang this up, clean up all my non-essentials, and then get the neck out and then start installing the tuning keys and the string trees, get the neck all situated, and we'll see when I get some progress done there. We'll see in a little bit. Alright, cleaned up all my non-essentials, got my neck back out. I wanted to show you I installed the headstock logo yesterday. It went very successful, and as you can see, I decided on not doing any kind of paint on the front of the headstock because that wood grain color is just so darn cool. So I didn't want to cover that up. I mean, it's rare that you get the really good figuring like that. That is just amazing looking. So alright, so let me go ahead and install the string trees and the tuning keys, and I'll see when I get that completed. Yeah, very cool. Alright, successful installation of the string trees and the tuning keys. Looks pretty awesome. Alright, so let me get the body back out, take it off the hanger, and then we'll join the body to the neck. Oh yeah. Alright, got the body off the hanger. Got these two together as tradition, as always. So let me go ahead and reattach the neck to the body. Fingers crossed it goes smooth. And we'll see in a little bit. Very cool. Awesome! Alright, got the neck and the body together. Went together very smooth with no issues at all. Very cool. That is one awesome looking guitar. How often have you seen something like that? Very cool. Let me show you the back. Alright, I got the access panel plate installed. Very cool. Yeah. So cool. Yeah, there we go. Get some good reflections there. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, next step's going to be to go ahead and install my two E strings, make sure everything is lined up, clean up my pickup. I took off the protective cover already, but I got my fingers smudged on it. So get some strings on there, and then get all the strings after I figure out that it's in. Get the strap buttons installed, and then we'll be ready for a full-on sound demonstration, but very cool indeed. Alright, so I'll see you after I get some progress down there. Alright, quick update. Got the all the strings installed. I installed the strap buttons. Looks very cool. Very cool indeed. Alright, next step's going to be to get everything up to pitch. Do all my recut the nut slots if necessary, adjust the truss rod, get it dialed in perfectly, and then I'll do a full-on sound playing demonstration. But very cool. Get all that done. It looks pretty amazing. Alright, we'll see in a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna let it settle for just a little while, and then I'll do a full-on sound test. I did play it. Sounds amazing. Plays great. I just want to show you how cool it looks on the stand. Very cool. Alright, I got it plugged in. I've got a basic setup on everything. I want to show you, give you a brief demonstration how great it sounds. See where it sets. Let me show you with the coil split what it sounds like. With the coil unsplit. Kill switch effect is really cool. Complete shred neck. Wow, it sounds amazing. Alright, we'll let it settle for a couple days, and then I'll redo everything, make sure everything is dialed in absolutely perfectly. That way, any settling that may happen in the next few days, I'll cut the nuts if I need to cut the nut slots a little bit better. They're good now, but they can give you a little bit better, but I want to give it a couple days to kind of settle in with the strings. But yeah, very cool indeed. And then I'll do a full down sound demonstration, and I'll do a cover, and I'll show you how great this guitar plays and sounds. Very cool, very balanced, very cool guitar, very interesting. One of a kind. I don't think I've ever seen a Tasmanian Devil guitar before. But yeah, thanks again for following on this build so far, and stay tuned. I'll do a Brian Pan's Guitar Love video, and then stay tuned for the full video of how I created this guitar from very start to very beginning to the very end, and show you again the back. Oh yeah, this guitar was so much fun to make, and I do appreciate all everybody that follows me on my social media and watches how I create these guitars, you are the best. And stay tuned. I've got so many more guitars in the works planned. So Tasmanian Devil electric guitar. Wow. All right. And we will see you soon. And look out for those videos that I'm gonna make with this guitar here soon. And rock on, and we'll see you soon.